His name's Butch, and he's a mini Chihuahua.
My dog's name is Dougal, and she's a half toy poodle and half Shih Tzu.
Lucy, and she's a Beagle cross King Charles Cavalier. She's a Kelpie, and we called her Mayday.
He's not entirely obedient, but for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, mostly obedient, but still in the process of training.
She is when we have food. She's getting better.
He can be cute, and that's about it.
Sit, shake hands, roll over, stand up. She'll wait for treats. She'll go through obstacle courses. She'll go over jumps, through tunnels.
Not really. She occasionally sits. She can sit, and she likes cuddles. That's about it at this point.
Yeah, he does like to piss on the leg of our coffee table.
She really likes going through the bin in the toilet.
She tends to bark, but not at anything in particular. She's really into avocados at the moment.
Very dominant, very masculine for a small female.
He's a tiny dog with a massive personality.
My name's Cassandra, and this is Missy, and I look after foster dogs for an organisation called No Kill Pet Rescue. So we're a small group of volunteers that we get dogs from the pound so that they don't get put down, and we look after them in our homes and take care of them until we can find them forever homes. I know in Sydney there's a lot of pounds that do euthanise a lot of dogs, and they don't get a lot of time in the pound before they'll be euthanized. It's really important to us that we get the right home for the right dog so that we match people. Things like energy level and size of the dog. It's wonderful when the dogs that I foster get rehomed. When we first get them from the pound, often they're not very happy and they're a bit mopey, and then it's only a few days and their personality really comes through. But the reason I became a volunteer, my first dog, I actually bought off a bit of a creepy man in the street that owned 6 of these dogs, and they weren't desexed, and he had a bit of cardboard down the middle of the room to keep them apart so they wouldn't breed. And by buying that dog, I know I encouraged him to breed more. There's all sorts of ways that dogs end up in foster care with us. It's very common for dogs to not be desexed, and people want to have puppies because it's cute to have puppies, and they don't realise how many unwanted dogs there are out there. Just a week or so ago, we ended up getting 6 dogs from a person who was a agoraphobic shut-in person, and they had quite a few dogs, and the RSPCA had to go and intervene. Especially too, I think with more people living in apartments these days and the city becoming more built up, there's just not enough homes for the number of dogs that are being bred. There's a lot of people out there that have what they call puppy farms, where people are just mass producing dogs on a large scale and taking them to pet shops. There's people that just want money and they don't care about the animal, they don't care about the life of the animal. Unfortunately, a lot of those dogs do end up in the pound 6 months later or a year later. People want them for things like Christmas presents and birthday presents, but the problem with that is often it's not the right dog being matched to the right person. People are buying them on impulse rather than doing the research. Really upsets me.
Yeah.
It's awful, man. I mean, look, it's I don't really know what to say about it. You know, it's crap.
Very sad. It just astounds me that anyone could hurt an animal or abuse an animal like that. But it's just straight up cruel. Yeah.
Hey, little girl. So the number one most important thing that would help reduce the number of dogs that are being destroyed every year would be for people to have their dogs desexed. The numbers that are going into the pounds and being euthanised each year would be reduced if More people were just educated on the issue. These dogs do need our love, and that they are beautiful creatures and they give a lot back. There's tens of thousands of dogs alone being put to sleep in New South Wales every year, and in Australia. It's not just the old and sick, it's healthy young animals as well that could go into great homes, and the numbers are just huge, and we really need to work together to reduce that.